Everywhere is in God's presence. Be aware that He is listening, He is seeing, He knows everything even before we speak it, even before we do it. Reverence the Lord and be holy as He is holy. Let us take a look at Leviticus 10:1-3. Then Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, each took his censer and put fire in it, put incense on it, and offered profane fire before the Lord, which he had not commanded them. So fire went out from the Lord and devoured them, and they died before the Lord. And Moses said to Aaron, "This is what the Lord spoke, saying, by those who come near me, I must be regarded as holy, and before all the people, I must be glorified." So Aaron held his peace. Aaron's sons disobeyed God, and God manifests his presence to bless us, to equip us, to approve us. But he also manifests sometimes in his holiness in judgment or to chastise. God is a holy God, and if we are going to associate with him, we also have to be holy. Now, in the Old Testament time, yes, God killed people instantaneously. However, because of the sacrifice that Jesus Christ has made, we have grace. Thank God for mercy. Thank God for grace. However, we are not to take it for granted. Yes, God is patient, and yes, He is waiting for us to accept Jesus because He doesn't want anyone to suffer wrath. But at the same time, remember, He is a holy God, and He will chastise and He will judge at times. Now, let's take a look at Exodus 24:1. Now he said to Moses, "Come up to the Lord, you, Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship from afar." God called them into his presence, and Aaron's two sons were there as well. Exodus 24:9-11. Then Moses went up, also Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and they saw God of Israel, and there was under his feet as it was a paved work of sapphire stone, and it was like the very heavens in its clarity. But on the nobles of the children of Israel, he did not lay his hand. So they saw God, and they ate and drank. They were in God's presence, and he didn't destroy them. Now, in Leviticus 16:12-13, this is where God gave them the instructions. And he said to them that if you obey the instructions, they will not die. There in the Lord's presence, he will put the incense on the burning coals so that the cloud of incense will rise over the ark's cover, the place of atonement that rests on the ark of the covenant. If he follows these instructions, he will not die. But they disobeyed God's instructions, and they suffered the consequences of it. In 1 Samuel 6:19, but the Lord killed 70 men. Why? Because they looked into the ark of the covenant, which represents God's holiness, his presence. Once again, they disobeyed God, and they treated his presence very frivolously. But we are to be holy, and we are to reverence the Lord. Psalms 24:3-5. Who may ascend into the hill of the Lord, or who may stand in his holy place? He who has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not lifted up his soul to an idol, nor sworn deceitfully, he shall receive blessings from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. God calls us to be holy, and he manifests his presence to approve us when he is pleased, but he also will manifest to chastise and judge. God bless you.